What's up, y'all? We're at the Stew Part 2. I'm Zane.
I'm Wes.
And we are going to walk you through one of the tracks we did a few months ago now. It's been, right?
It's been a little while. It's one of our friends and clients, Francis Patrick.
It's weird calling him that.
Yeah, that's not what we've called him for many years. But his artist name is Francis Patrick, and he's going for a really like singer-songwriter, but with a lot of bite. Look up Matt Maeson. His shit is awesome. Yeah. We're going to go through how to get some drums like his.
So stay tuned. Watch this video. Let us know what you like in the comments. Subscribe, all that good YouTuber stuff. Just, you know, we're going to be putting out a ton of videos, kind of showing our workflow. So hope you guys enjoy it, and maybe one day we'll get to meet you guys and work with you.
So what we're looking at here, where it's the session for his song Liar. We're going to play, verse through the chorus, and then we'll break everything down, show you all what we did, go from there.
I can't run any longer. This cold world is getting harder. You want more, but I'm always never enough, never enough. I'll take the blame, I always will. As I forget your name, please quietly sit still. Trust me, don't trust me. Trust me, don't trust me. I'm a mess, you're a liar. Self-obsessed, uninspired. Get me high, keep me wired. Don't let me know, just let me go. I'm a mess, you're a liar. I'm the man, setting fire, burning down your desires. Don't let me know, just let me go. Can't say that you
Cool.
Yep.
So you're watching. We really don't have that much stuff going on. We're gonna solo drums, run you through the chorus. So what you'll hear in the Matt Maeson stuff is a lot of organic sounds, but they tend to produce them really hard. It gives it kind of that singer-songwriter, but it's like an edgy pop vibe. And so I'm pretty sure you picked all these samples.
Oh, no. I was just looking at it. For some reason, I thought we time stretched the stick clicks, but I guess not, because it matches up.
We did time stretch them.
Oh. See, sometimes we're just in the flow, just doing it. We're not really taking notes. One thing I know that we don't do is we don't do everything the exact same. So, like, even before we shot this video, we had to go, okay, what did we do this song again?
Yeah.
Because we didn't remember.
We had to skim through and double check.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I guess we should start with the stick clicks, because
that's kind of what we built the song around.
Yeah.
So we wrote the chorus acoustic, and when we started to lay down acoustic tracks, we wanted a loop of something that felt cool, add a little bit of a swing to it, but not enough to just keep the movement. So we had this. That's the whole sample. I think we grabbed it at 130 and we time stretched it to 145, which is what the song's in, to make it fit. Not doing a whole lot to it. A little bit of EQ to get some of the mids and low end out. Here is without it. So
that attack was just too much.
So we made it even smaller, but then to really give it the body and the sound we wanted, we ran it through a Capitator, which is our go-to saturation plugin. Sound Toys sponsor us for the shit. And that's really the brunt of where we got that stick sound from.
Yeah, that's kind of what started the whole process.
They've had a good swing to it, and we rolled with it. Then we wrote, not that it matters for this, we're just doing drums, but I think the acoustic was next, wasn't it? Or was it drums? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was acoustic.
And that kind of gave us our groove, was based on the acoustic.
We'll play them together. So, really going there. Also, just jump around a little bit. We're running this stuff on the drum bus. Not doing a whole lot of EQ. We are on the high end, boosting highs pretty hard. Just to make sure it's got that bite, giving 50 a little bit of boost, and then also hitting the decapitator. Hitting the decapitator generously. I think that's the SSL setting. It's a SSL sub generally is my favorite types of sounds, and in this scenario, that setting on the decapitator feels like it pushes it a little bit wider.
Yeah. Well, one thing you can notice that I think we do a lot is we're pooling or subtractive EQing on parametrics, and then all the coloring is coming from, or our additive EQ is coming from coloring plugins. So decapitator, the other EQ, all that stuff's coming from those plugins that have their own characteristics. Whereas the subtraction EQ is just pretty straightforward parametrics.
Yeah, Pro EQ just getting rid of shit.
Yeah, exactly. Which I think is a long way for our mixes, because we tend to like those SSL warm sounds, and it really helps these kind of dark, but also,
I agree.
These samples.
I have liked, so we'll jump into what we did for the low stomp. So we're using 2 stomp samples. Zane found some dope samples in the Mammoth kit. We really have clung to those a lot. Anytime we want something clean and produced, but we want it to have that like dirty bite, I think Mammoth's our go-to.
$40 well spent.
And so here's the kick with nothing on it. Clean it up a little bit with the Pro Q. Not doing a whole lot. Boosting 50 at 4 dB, giving it some high end so that it doesn't get totally buried under all the stuff actually in there. And then we'll add the high stomp. That's really where we're getting the life for this kick. So before you hear them together, let's go through again. No samples. A lot of that's coming from the kill. A lot of that's coming from also this virtual channel. I mean, it's a really cool satchel.
Yeah, for sure.
I always, if I put this on a channel,
those are some loud samples, so you can see how low the meter is. So.
Yeah, but we both tend to like push the drive pretty hard.
Yeah.
So not doing as much low end boost here. 100 at 2 dB, just the higher of the lows. And since we're putting them together, really stacking those to give us some cool body. I'm going to do the claps together because the processing is. I think you did a reverb section, right?
No. Yes, distro clap.
Cool. So we'll hit them with the kick clap. Let's kill the samples. Pretty dope already.
Yeah.
So I just have it open. So doing high roll off. Both of them are at 308. Pushing high end, hitting the virtual channel.
Yep. And we are kind of sticking to the same for this song because we want it to sound kind of natural, even though we are doing a lot of distortion. We're kind of using the same plugins on all of the whole drum section because we want to have a similar tone. So,
and I think if you, for me anyway, I like trust what's like. So we use the SSL EQ as the example. I really trust what that EQ is doing. Wait. Hello?
and cut.
So, hard cut there.
Yeah.
Because it was an important call. So here's the claps again with no plugs. And with hands.
That bite. Sounds like
A little
someone's
more
clapping
aggressive.
in your face.
Yeah. A little more aggressive. You can kind of feel the rooms a little sizzly. What did you do for this EQ?
We just distorted it with a little bit of devil lock and then sent it into that gated snare, which that real short 0.3 seconds.
So I wonder
How
what
dark
it's,
is it? So that's it. Okay. Yeah.
I wonder what it's doing without the double lock. So that's really making the room
Yeah,
a lot bigger.
It shows the room, yeah. And that's why I like double locks, because it doesn't get too distorted. I mean, it can get really distorted, but it doesn't get too bad. So if you use the settings appropriately, you can really liven up a reverb.
So then that's the chorus.
Yeah.
The snare only shows up
That one.
in this one verse. And so let's just play through that. I'm going to be honest, there's nothing on it. That specific snare, it's just a really cool sample. We were really digging it. It didn't really need much to do what we wanted it to do. And generally, we try not, most of these samples are already compressed. They've already been run through some of what they need. So we try not to do too much to them after the fact, unless we're just really feeling like it needs it. So let's go through the drums one more time. Just super easy. It's got that swing while keeping the simple stomp clap thing going.
I think one thing we should show before we go is the bridge.
Let's do it.
And my
Because
cousin,
we chopped it up, right?
my cousin just texted me, and that's going to be
It is.
in the video.
So this is play it with audio.
Take off your makeup, what are you made of? Take off your makeup, what are you made of? Take the blame, you know I always will. 'Cause I forget.
Those hard chops.
Yeah. So you did these too, right?
You did that.
Was it my idea and you did it? Or
Who knows?
whatever. So, cut drums real quick, or just solo. So we wanted this to have kind of electronic cutty vibe. Cutty vibe. Whatever. So we just cut some sections out of the loop, not the same loop. You can hear it change.
Yeah.
So it's not the same spot. We literally just cut out sections we
Changes in
wanted.
pitch. Yeah.
And so that leads us into the and then here we same thing. Kicks and claps are the same. They're just cut super short. So all you're getting is attack. There's not a whole lot of decay there. And it also gives it that like open close kind of thing. And that leads into the rest of the bridge, which is just the So we'll give you the last chorus. Just, hear how everything works together, really feel and vibe with the drum.
I'm a mess, you're a liar, self-obsessed, uninspired, get me high, keep me wired, don't let me know, just let me go. I'm a mess, you're a liar, I'm the man, setting fire, burning down your desires, don't let me know, just let me go. I'm a mess.
That'll be it. So that is how we get Matt Maeson style drums. If you go listen to some songs like Cringe, or really anything on the Hearse EP, I think that's the EP. But anything on that EP, very big, very lively drums, while everything like acoustics, kind of the core of what he's got going on. Francis wanted some of that. We were able to make it happen.
Yeah.
Super excited for the song. I don't know when he's putting it out, but hopefully it's soon. Thank you.
Thanks for checking.
For letting us use this, Trey. And
for sure, Trey.
Let us know in the comments, like, subscribe, and let us know what videos you want to see. We got one coming up soon for vocals, guitars, and if you want to see any full track walkthroughs, let us know. We can do that. Thanks.
Peace.